in the pre-show, so I mean we're going to see the opportunity for that here in just a moment. You see the salvos go out, the satchels go through, Mata already behind enemy lines, and the defense is holding strong. Finesse overwhelming Calm, Demon 1 on the counterpunch, and now keep a close eye on the minimap. King is rotating in, but it's going to be a little late. A lot to do for the duelist.
He still has a slide right now. If he could try to get a quick pop shot with that, maybe onto Sam. Ethan is stuck in a corner right now. There's the first.
It's going to fall down to a 1v1, the stun, the dash, and Sam holds the line. NRG with a pistol.
Lose sight of the plot on some of these anti-eco rounds. They tend to lose them a lot. And when that happens, it snowballs out of control when stuff like this is happening to you.
Boy, you could not have set the stage any better. Already looking a little messy now. No weapon upgraded from the defense. So not all is lost, but that's not how you want to start this off.
Oh, there's follow-up utility as well. This is that layered approach I was talking about.
And you wonder here if there's a little bit of fear of a crunch coming in from the other side, but they decide to dig their heels in. They decide to take the fight. It's expensive, but it works out for the attack. This is not a weak bonus.
Yeah, you also have all of tower control. Tex, you didn't have to use any of that utility, but it's aggression right now from LEVIATÁN.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
What a monster.
Filthy out from King, and now Tex is going to find a window. Put a bullet in Ethan's ear.
It's flanking you.
They try to dictate the pace, and you mentioned it. It was very effective. It was very successful against the behemoth that is G2. We'll see how it fares against NRG, who currently is just sitting on Finesse in a 1v5. Can't find any value, so LEVIATÁN will get on the board. I believe a lot of members are going to be able to carry over heavy armor into the next round, too. This is a great setup for Lev.
It was a clean round. Ice wall here. It was here the last round.
Right. Also, quick note here, so going to round 4. Sam has his ult. Keep that in mind. Oh, no. That was not part of the plan.
Is that going to be the difference maker, Doug? Do you think that's what is going to set NRG off?
I mean,
or can they bring it back?
It's certainly not going to help. Spike still planted, still a shot at this. Brock, another domino falls. 5v3 for the defense as they start to close the walls in. Remember, Sam has his ult, but there's so much to do, so much riding on that bit of utility. First barrage on the way out. King on the swing. Ethan dead. A bullet between his eyes, and they still invested Sam's ult, but this feels well out of reach, Trey. It's going to take a miracle, and it's not coming through. The defuse for King. LEVIATÁN tie us up.
I can't help but feel like this might be another thrifty type buy from NRG. What can they make with these guns?
Aggro towards Arcade. Mata finally getting on the board. He needs to be on for NRG to have a shot at this. Off the second swing, Rossi trying to connect, will succeed. So it's like a great round for NRG so far.
You need a round like this if you're NRG after what just happened to you. Your mental would have been shattered. It's not over yet, though. Spike has not even been planned. The win condition.
Yeah.
If you're LEVIATÁN, just try to build your ult if you're Demon 1, I would say.
Tex the first to tap out. Salvos will follow. And Demon 1 gets his one. But as the spike ticks away, you're absolutely right. It's going to be all on him to get a little bit closer, as close as he can to having that ult online, and mission accomplished.
But if you look, Texas already has a nade out, maybe reading into this.
He's going to try to hold the line anyway. He's lost it, but Finesse, I guess, unaware, leaning into the confidence of the nade. And King punishes. The Rolling Thunder will pave the way, or at least attempt to, and NRG gladly fill in on what was previously vacated. It's now full control of the site.
Yeah, it hits all 5 members, but this is where LEVIATÁN shine in the retakes.
They're going to scale. They're going to try to take the fight into them. Ethan finding the first. Tex now dead. We got the orbital strike that's also now in play. Tearing them asunder, forcing them to scatter. As King's ult pops out, they're going to try to scale further and further up. Now the Armageddon that's once again dividing the personnel. The spike continues to tick away. LEVIATÁN are going to have to hit a little giddy up here if they want a shot at this. Calm, gonna get to half, forced to take a step back. As the flames lick around his feet, Mata waiting for the challenge, will connect onto Calm, looking for the second swing. It swings into the op, but Brock right behind it will secure the round for NRG.
With Calm.
Another 5v5 attempt at a retake. This is gonna be explosive, as has been the case in the series so far. Finesse once again, taking the knee to the op, taking the knee to King. Dash away as he tries to stay alive. You heard the Visalt use the flash out from Ethan as Mata not able to connect with the Ghost. Rossi's gotten the defuse all the way through. Right on massive ults. Rossi a full set of utility in his lap. The Rolling Thunder out first, and there it is. Armageddon will join. Yes, Rossi falls, but it destroys the rest of NRG. Ethan and Brock claimed.
I know exactly.
They're gonna flood out behind the site, sure, and they may be able to get the spike down, but there's still so much behind the punch for Lev.
Yeah, it's gonna be a double approach through this door right now in sand. NRG are gonna try to take a timing here on audio cues.
Juggling the weapons, King will be the tip of the spear, already finding one. The stun to secure the second,
What?
and Sam. Clean shot, still more work to be done though, as he is left alone. Being hunted down, he's got it down to 1v1, it's all on to Tex. And he will hold the line for Lev.
Down to the wire, proactivity in the post plant again for NRG. Every single time they're down numbers, they try to group up, make a play. I don't know how the hell Sam hit the cam. Did he get seen? Maybe just some toes right there.
A rare miss, but Demon 1 doesn't. King feeling some of the pressure, but finds a brief moment of respite. And now the orbital strike in play. Rossi, you're gonna get challenged, finding two with the shorty.
Oh, I mean, he's completely right. Right after the timeout, NRG just run into a brick wall. And King again with an entry. This man's on fire today, Doug. To delay this push, though, and the rotations are already coming in.
Rossi's gonna try to exchange a stun with the stun. The missile's out, but Finesse ahead of it, finding the right timing. Gets his one, but those numbers do not add up when you're down like that. Demon 1 with 4.
Or they see a player, it's over for NRG.
What's the spark?
Look at this.
What's the catalyst? There it is.
Oh,
Brock's the only one who will fall, though. I'm not convinced that that's where they're ending, though.
No, they need to contact. They need to work the map, try to even the score. There's one for Sam.
That certainly will open things up a little bit.
Unconventional spots. So much to clear right now for NRG.
Mata pops the ult, 85 HP, 13 seconds left. We'll connect on attacks. They still have to speed up. There's still a lot they have to get by. And Calm has not been cleared. The stun, the swing, and Demon 1 will help it out. Ethan's left alone. A 1v3. Time is not there. Health is not there. Maybe at that dash back to B, where Tex is currently holding. Demon 1 has put the op down. It's just gonna be a rifle now. But Tex will be the first to fall. Note, Ethan has his ult too.
Topside aggression, though. Dish has been pushed again. Ethan, he kind of knows.
I mean, that's gonna buy a little bit of time, but they're not really in a position to follow up behind it. Instead, deciding to scale up into spawn. Ethan close by, Finesse. Nicely done to get one onto Demon 1. A 5v3 for NRG. Will they let this one slip? Only one kill found. So much on the shoulders of King and Rossi to make this thing work. Rossi will fall. King a 1v4 to close out the half. And they're just playing with him. I don't know that he's gonna get a window in on this.
Oh, time is running way too low. You still have salvos online. Mata will just peek out and take him out. C main. Aggression for the side of NRG. A deep smoke from Sam.
Texas might be in trouble.
Yeah, but he's so good in these spots. Yeah, he's gonna get pinched, but he's always good for one.
If they fully clear him, which they might not. Now he's spotted, not able to get anything there. Meanwhile, the rest of the attack will speed up towards A. King is already in their spawn. It was a cool idea, maybe just a little ahead of it, but they're doubling down. Rossi on the swing with the frenzy, looking for the second. And Brock keeping him back with 2. A gorgeous hold. And Calm's left in a 1v4.
Wow, the Broctagon wants to do so. Something to look out for, though.
The drone will spot them. Mata finding a little bit of value with Outlaw.
Almost the timing.
Yeah, this will be tough for Lev to work their way back into. Mata bookends the round as NRG are tied. Not going to tag anyone.
Util for util here. It looks like LEVIATÁN don't like what they've seen. They're going to go fishing around towards that B side of the map, see what's working there. But are they aware of the deposits and underpass? You see some pings towards heaven.
I mean, you imagine, given the fact that they've been conditioning that smoke, this is a real possibility that they have to consider. And I think they're aware of it.
Whoa, almost gets timinged.
Very nicely done by Finesse.
That was very quick. Tex usually gets the head-to-head on stuff like that.
They're speeding up into B, though. The wall goes up, and they're filling behind it. Some of that Cypher utility cleared. King stay. Ooh, you got to get out of there. And they got the spike down. NRG's going to have to retake if they want a shot at this. and it does not look like it's coming through very well at all.
Yeah, a lot riding on Mata right now, going underpass. He's going to try to make it up for NRG, but he peeks the one way. Just not ready for that. Now, if you're NRG, 2v4, you have a Vandal, you have a Bulldog. You're going to have to save one of them, that's for sure.
Yeah, you look at Finesse's money. It's not great if you want to full buy into the next. So yeah, I think they're going to try to preserve whatever weapons they can. Meanwhile, for Lev, full armor on 2 members. They're not going to have to purchase that at all.
Brock has not slowed down. I know.
By Finesse.
Perfect weapon.
Currently getting flushed out. That molly's going to hurt, weaken him up a little bit. Soften them, but he doesn't connect onto anything. Meanwhile, Rossi cracks the site wide open.
Just instinctual turn of events. It's a flood out though from NRG. Can they even the numbers? It's a 2v2.
Ethan doing well to get him to this point. What do they have? Ethan doesn't have a stun up yet. No smokes for Sam.
We've seen Calm in this position so many times before. He's so clutch for this Leviathan roster. Salvos will come back online soon.
Stun back up for Ethan. Just a tap. Oh, it might be more than just a tap. He's gotten it halfway. Can he stick through this?
No
yes,
way.
He can! I didn't think he'd be able to. Tied at 8, and it's all these tiny micro moments. Meanwhile, aggression towards Arcade. Both teams trying to fight their way through this. Meanwhile, Texas found a timing. He's gonna be able to do this on his own. He finds one, not able to connect on the second. But it's a slow. Gets his missiles back up before we go.
Yeah. Look at Ethan here. He's going hunting right now. He might find a timing.
But he's got so much utility. He can't die here.
Wow.
Instead, he gets 2. Make that 3. Rock is here too.
Armageddon. Breach ult.
Stuns, missiles, and now we see the first bit of utility too. Finesse, keeping things back. Yes, it was by the cover of all of the ults, but does exactly what his team needs him of everything. Meanwhile, Armageddon clearing out heaven.
Salvo's used. Not ready yet. Not quick enough though. Spike does get planted, but he gets a punish.
Kills traded, the Rolling Thunder out as Ethan trying to pinch in.
Oh, just barely gets away. He's getting flanked now as well.
Calm's timing is perfect. A 2v2 here. King trying to clean up Finesse and Will. A grit, he pops it forward. Do they flood in behind this?
Oh,
It's not going to connect. Yeah. I mean, you're guessing on where that spike might be going down because you had no info on the site. Misses the mark, but Mata does not. 2 kills found, and now they can fill in behind this.
Ethan has so much utility. Mata just needs to hold for him here. Mata needs to have his back. Maybe scout out where these post-plant positions are.
King popping his ult and doesn't really find any value out of it at all. Meanwhile, Mata gets his 3rd on the round. Demon,
oh, the molly missed. I think even if it does connect, maybe there's still.
Finesse is not far off. Calm stun at the ready. The swing behind it, the wall's gonna push Finesse off, and it's all gonna be on Mata, and Mata stands strong in front of Lev. Brock's gonna have to do a little bit more, and so far so good. But again, Demon 1 has his ult. King getting 2. Mata with 3, and now the ult's in play. There's no way in. That should secure the round. Fire against fire. Text perched up. There's the ult, and it's gonna connect as Mata gets 2. Calm putting him out, but there's already so much value found. King getting bested by Finesse.
Huh?
And now a confident call to arms from the captain as they flood in behind this. Calm and Rossi trying to keep them back. Calm's 1 off of his ult. Position's now given away. I mean, if they want a shot at this, Calm has to find a kill. Oh, make that 2! Forget about the ult. It falls into 1v1. Finesse is 30 HP. Rossi's just trying to hold it back, and he will succeed. LEVIATÁN spot here. He's getting crunched.
Still gets 1?
Yeah, that's criminal. A settling of the tide for just a moment, and now NRG looking to push the pace. No ultimate to speak of. The flash out, Sam doing so well to get this far. It's a 3v2 now, and Rossi's on his own. Can he 1v3 here? Spike's been taken for a little bit. Time is on his side, but he's so heavily outnumbered. Rossi's gonna have to be a hero, and it's Ethan who stands tall for NRG. We're going to OT. Rossi's stun timing has to be good. The cage, the only thing keeping them apart for now. Off the flash, he drops the stun, takes a step back. Can't see a damn thing, but it's Rossi who delivers. And now the second set of utility as NRG are left in scattered spots with nothing to speak of. A flawless round as LEVIATÁN take the first round of OT.
Drone is down.
Brock identifies where the lurk is set. Here comes the actual hit though. Oh,
The trips, but he's got utility out. Brock does not. If that's not bad enough, Mata's gonna be on this late lurk. Tex dealing a little bit of damage, taking some in kind though. He gets his one. The math doesn't add up though in a 2v5. It's just not enough. Mata will secure the round. We're tied again.
Ethan was able to inflict here on the breach in A main. He's been jump spotting this too, and LEVIATÁN haven't.
Light part of the NRG attack.
Oh, a great stun. It hits all three members. The crunch is coming through. Look at the utility on site.
Rossi and Calm both fall. NRG looking to push the pace here. And they've got Demon one corner. They've got him surrounded. And now he falls. Another explosive round. King never had a chance with the op.
One enemy remaining.
Mata gets it with the showstopper. 5 members alive for NRG. It's as clean as it gets.
Flawless.
Ethan, another 3K.
No idea.
It's a gap.
How much damage can Mata do here? Oh, that flash will confirm it. What a shot on the King!
The person that tries to shoot everybody in the back.
This-
It's a lot of
30
fake
seconds
utility. Oh my goodness.
That's all a fake. Calm's gonna make as much noise as he can, and they've spotted Tex. Is that gonna be enough to manipulate the rotations? Oftentimes, that's who you will see on the lurk. They're not biting on this. And Molly will buy some time, sure, but look at how far up Calm is. Mata's waiting. Snaps his head back. As Finesse is there to hold it as well. 50. Waiting for some of the push that's coming in around the flank. Meanwhile, that knife causing problems. Mata, lighter bit of HP, still swings out, still gets this one, tries to fight behind the flash. A little bit of help done as Demon 1 not able to stand up, not able to deliver. Calm's left in a 1v4.
There are some members low. If he can isolate this first pick. Spike is not
Spike
planted.
down A.
That's gonna buy you a little bit of time.
If you look at the positions from NRG right now, though, no one's here to
30
help Mata
seconds
either.
left.
This could easily turn into a 1v2.
Calm has to deliver here.
Ammunition.
Can he pull it off? He's gotten it down to a 1v2. Bullet between Mata's eyes, 22 HP. Where he might be. Brock and Sam playing together. Waiting for the space to be taken.
All missiles away.
Missiles first out. That's going to buy a little bit of time, but they're trying to face out behind it, and Brock wide swings him and secures the pistol.
Not Dizzy being able to use back-to-back, but again, running into a stack on the anti-eco. Let's see.
Oh, they've got the guns, though. Mata gets his 2, dismisses away. That almost doesn't feel fair, but it hasn't been flawless. It hasn't been clean. Finesse providing suppressive abouts.
I feel like Finesse is trying to find this kill. He has something to prove to himself and all the fans out there. He can't connect, though, man.
All missiles away.
Rough. That's a stinger you probably wish you would have had in the following round, but fault utility being used to take this B control. And a double lurk through mid right away on the bonus.
An alarm bot on the other side, and King waiting there too.
I'm getting flashbacks. He can do some damage here, and he has to. He has to be the one that does the damage. But he can't connect.
That one feels tough. But they're still in a decent spot. LEVIATÁN trying to figure out how they want to approach this retake attempt. Hear the outlaw rattling off as Ethan's gonna fall too.
Player standing.
There's not enough firepower behind this. Brock takes a step back, a 1v4, swings into his death. Rossi gets it fused. LEVIATÁN are on the board.
Was a bonus round from NRG.
See both flashes go up. The molly's not gonna land.
Let's delay though.
Yeah, a little bit. Thrash connecting Demon 1 from up top, dashing back, clearing the Dizzy, connecting onto 1, but that's all it was. They're gonna double down on this as Rossi, down to 6 HP, gets another. Flash on the other side of the wall. And it's Finesse who swings behind it. 3v2, it's still been so difficult for NRG to punch through. Psalm's left in a 1v2.
With the spike. in hand.
Still has a shot at this. Quietly pushing forward. Could be rotating away. There's enough time here. And he's quiet with it.
Toxins going up.
Not daring to make a peep.
30 seconds left.
Oh, they're going to high-low him. That's so difficult. Very well played from Lev. They're tie us up.
Not looking good. They're on a thrifty buy. Oh, it's done.
One down.
Yes, he is.
Easy for Demon 1 right there.
Meanwhile, a little bit of pace towards B on the opposite side of the map. King on an island. I mean, they know that no one's gone up because of the trip up mid, but long is not safe.
Toxins going up.
He's crept all the way back here. He's got a pop flash to set him up as well. There it is.
Not really finding it smart. They swing back yellow and they drop 2.
Spike down.
They're going to try to push their way up on this.
30 seconds.
Finesse will get the spike down.
No, he doesn't.
He was so close. Demon 1. Oh, 3v3 now. Again, the gun advantage for the defense. And Ethan's got 7
Drone
HP.
is down.
One enemy
They're
remaining.
keeping this competitive, but it's just not enough, man.
One enemy remaining.
Brock's got it down to 1v1, though. He's got a
10
classic in
seconds
hand.
left.
No time, man.
He's got to go take this fight. And I don't think he's going to get the shot to do it.
Yeah, Demon 1's just going to slip on by. What a clutch play from Demon 1, though. Are you kidding me? This effort, they just invested a KO ult and got nothing out of it.
And he's still up there. Finally, the
down,
swing is
A.
modded, drops 2.
For Marossi, heads up play.
He's trying to swing in behind this, though. The Lear out his finesse on the rope.
Player
Drops
standing.
Rossi. King's left alone. A 1v3 turns into a 1v2. Almost hits the 1v1, but Ethan saves the day for NRG.
So obvious. Look at the minimap. 5 members are going to be here for LEVIATÁN. It could get scrappy.
They know they want to take these fights. They know they have the gun advantage, and so far it's working to their favor.
Last player standing.
Brock gets 3 as NRG take the lead.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
And now the Thrash is going to flush him out even further.
But the KO knife gets him off, and Demon 1 sits Mata down. That's your Reyna out of the...
Might even be hitting a reflank of his own. And then if that's the case, timing becomes a serious part of the equation. Lockdown instantly cleared. Brock will fall. Finesse having to speed up a little bit here because it's on Ethan and Tom to try to keep them back on their own.
Last player standing.
Psalm slips the net. He gets behind him, gets his 1. Psalm gets 2.
Toxins going up.
Still so much to do. He's got it down to 1v1. And King spins out from the pit at just the right time. He's gonna get the defuse. Lever gonna tie us up. Can spawn. Crosshair strain that way. They're gonna hit B again. Mata's up really far. Flash on the other side of the wall. Demon 1 not tagged. What? But still, a kill found for the duelist.
Kill confirmed.
Jeez, Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan's snappy with it as well, you're right.
Yeah, this dagger's going to get a lot of good info.
Now this is a play. The spit. And they're gonna swing it behind it. The flash, a little friendly fire. What? LEVIATÁN keeping it back for now, and they're still going to continue to apply this pressure from yellow.
Enemy remaining.
There's no way for NRG to fight through this. A flawless round as we're tied at 5.
What's the... Get in here, maybe in the mid-round.
Grenade is live.
And meanwhile, the rest of this fight is still towards A. A couple of flashes, Demon 1 down low, with Calm close by.
Fast trade from Brock. Surely you don't walk into this pit if you're Mata. This is so risky. I could see maybe if you flip through middle. This is that proactivity, though, from LEVIATÁN that their coach was talking about. Let's clear out all of mid.
Wow. Just barely catching the timing on that. The rest of NRG are going to try to keep this retake attempt back.
You have 2 mollies to do so as well.
Mata's speeding up. And
King hears him, no?
King's getting... Oh, he does, and he lands a shot onto him anyway.
I don't know how King knew.
Pressure valve released. And now they can turn their attention back towards the site. Remember the numbers advantage that they have. The spam not connecting. Calm is tucked behind the little corner.
What?
Finally falls.
Last player
He
standing.
got it to half, though. Oh, he can't reach it. Just on the outside of it. Trying to take this fight. The wall goes up. He's going to stick it the whole way, and the spam will not land. Demon 1 daring the swing on the other side of the wall.
Dash proc can't connect. Mata does, though.
Right on to Calm. Adverse on the cover, and they still swing behind it again. Reckless abandon from the duelist as he gets 3.
He wants more as well. He wants to close this half out.
He's gonna get a shot at it. The flash to set him up, but King keeps them back. Still a 1v4 with 13 HP. Much like the first map, we're tied at 6.
Now LEVIATÁN are left on the attacking side. The side where they really succeeded in the last time that they played, but it is a different composition this time around.
A little bit of aggro mid.
Whoa. Mata can't settle. But then a quick trade though from Ethan, huh?
Doesn't have a knife.
Yeah, double flash though, but that Viper wall kind of blocks that off.
They're still swinging behind it. Calm. Inserted up into heaven, traded right back to those
What?
finesse. An aggro peek around the corner and 2 kills found.
Last player standing.
King's left alone and he will fall too. 2 from finesse, 2 from Som. The pistol for NRG.
The duo that came back, the resurgence. But he's sitting here backside alone. If NRG don't rotate here in time, he might get overwhelmed. He doesn't care, but he gets traded out quick.
Down A.
Somebody's there.
Yeah, perhaps a little ill-advised, but he dealt his damage.
No way.
King is going to get a really nice timing up the middle of the map, but he's about to get swung from there as well. Oh, Som could not ever have arrived at a better time. As the Lear goes down, Tex is able to land a shot. You mentioned he was the only sheriff. He and Demon 1 trying to will their way back into this, and they cannot contribute. And the defense is A. Looks like they're trying to min-max an orb. No, they just want to take the fight.
And they win it as well. Tex gets insta with the crossfires from Snow and Main though.
Yeah, that's... Looks like it's going to be impenetrable.
King?
Mata getting the best of King. Finesse joining in as well. Forget about the crossfire. They have found an opening. Demon 1 with 2 on the round. Finally dropped. Calm's left alone. A 1v3. I don't know that he's even going to get a shot at this. Yeah, he tries to swing out to stop the defuse, but...
His team is going to set him up for success. Can he carry this round?
They're going to attempt to, that's for sure. Finesse grabs the orb, gets out. Demon 1 instantly put down. Mata coming to life.
That was the game plan off of the timeout, Doug. It was supposed to be him.
Tex managed to upgrade the weapon, though. So they still have a shot at this. Everybody here. And Mata's still alive. They're waltzing into their deaths. This has all the makings of a slaughter. And look at the HP of Rossi. Look at the HP of Calm.
Spike carrier is down.
Rossi's now dead. It's not getting any better.
Down A.
NRG,
They're
pushed
so...
all the way up, Doug.
Yeah, they're so far up. You're right.
Away.
Flashing behind this, expecting the aggression.
What?
And they've been overwhelmed. Som is going to have to deal with a lot here. Has he bit off more than he could chew? Takes a step back. And everything slows down. There were the blades that you were talking about in the previous round. The B is theirs.
Last player standing.
Sharp with it.
Spike planted.
You imagine if Demon 1 can hunt down Som here, get that third.
Flawless.
Maybe he can be the
The flash, Brock up top, Mata down low. And they're fully committing onto this. He's going to swing out behind it, tries to catch a timing, takes a step back, but gets what he was looking for. And brought us the trap. Brock was a trap, he was lying in wait. He gets 3 on the round. Make that 4, the clip runs dry, but the damage has been dealt. NRG gets...
LEVIATÁN didn't push further enough to see if anyone was pipes, and now they're running into a trap.
Som gets his 1, takes a step back, and again, all eyes on Mata. Gets his 2 and then dismisses away. He is the thorn in their side. Off of the Lear, he tries to swing back
What?
yellow. That's 3, make it 4. Mata.
And it's going to be proactivity.
They're gonna fight into this. We've seen this one before. Look at how far up Mata is. Again, looking to be the dagger, but King punching back. Finesse and Som left alone. Can they convert this 2v3? Is this the last press for LEVIATÁN? Som gets his 1.
Player standing.
Tries to
30
pre-fire.
seconds
It's
left.
all on Finesse. Often the source of criticism. He will fall. Not able to stand at the hands of Tex. He's popped the Empress. Hearing the updraft. He's not going to get checked. He gets his 1. He gets 2. And now the Thrash.
Down A.
King, common text, what can they do to stay alive? Finally dealing with the Empress. 10 seconds left, they've got to hurry up. They don't even have the spike in hand.
It's done, Doug.
They can't get past it, they cannot accelerate. They might get the kills, but it's not gonna be enough. Many believed
Defenders
NRG's
win.
story was over.